Okay, good morning. I have a bit of a niche message, so I'm not sure it's gonna apply to many people, but I like to record these messages for my own record keeping. Um, so, what I wanted to say is that this is a part of the daily message, which I already put up on YouTube, but um, today you could come across somebody, you could cross paths with somebody. That you are probably meant to cross paths with. They could be coming at you from a totally different direction than you would ever expect. And this feels energetic as well. I feel like you and this person are both being guided by some type of higher will, some type of higher power. And I think you're actually answering the same call or you're listening to the same voice. But the way that it's being processed and the way that you two are acting on it, also based off of the environments and the lives that you are coming from, because you're two different people, it's creating a different meeting place, an impact. Like you're coming at two different directions. So there's this energy of, first, you could easily end up passing each other by. You could come at each other with a bit of aggression or misunderstanding, or one of you could see the other and not say anything, or one of you, yeah, like one of you or two of you could be watching the other and it would be on you to go and speak to this person, but I feel like you feel called towards them. So I don't know exactly like where this is heading. I don't know if you're meant to talk to each other. I don't know if you're meant to be in each other's lives. It just feels like there's like a chance encounter happening here. And there's just so many different ways that it can go depending on where you're at mentally and how open you are, especially if somebody is coming at you with an energy that you're not expecting and that's very different from your own. Give me a second. Okay, yeah. This is super defensive energy. And not defensive like I'm going to fight you, but defensive like I'm in my own zone. I'm focused on me. I'm doing what I want. I'm trying to figure out my path. Like you could be two people who are like in your calling, you're on your path. And so you're very one track minded. You're very focused on yourself and where you're going. I think though that one of you is a little bit more aware of this energy in the space, or of, it's like you're both aware, but one of you is more open to involving another energy into your own energetic field, and the other is a little more cautious and kind of like, I'm on this road alone. This is a journey that I'm meant to do alone. And I think the other of you is questioning whether that's true. This is complicated because it's like one side is not really that sure that they want to be involved in this and is more so interested in being alone right now. I just saw 333. But the other is kind of like watching the boundaries about to fall down, their own walls about to fall down, and is kind of ready for it. Like, is kind of ready to let the weight go of having these really tall boundaries, these thick defenses up. This is complicated energy. You're both, you could both be highly intuitive and guided. You're both being guided. It's just that you're in probably different places right now. Okay, this might be hard to do, but if you are the person that notices this other person in your space and notices that they're kind of defensive and blocked off, I think you should put your pride to the side and reach out. Say something, call out to them. In a soft and gentle way. Don't come on too strong. Be curious, be inquisitive, be kind, be soft, be gentle, be friendly. Wow, I just saw 444. Because I think that this person is about to be delivered some type of truth, some type of clarity, some type of understanding, some type of balancing that is going to kind of like shift them into a place that is more receptive. So if you speak to their own, if you speak from the heart and speak to them from a heart-centered place rather than a defensive place, you can actually break into something somewhat of an equal match. Like, you could be facing the potential of meeting like your person or a partner of some kind, a friend. Either way, it feels like an equal match. It's just that this energy is loaded and it could be hard. It could be hard to get into this relationship. But once you get into it, it could be, well, hold on, let me see. Once you get into it, it could be next level. It could break a cycle for you. Okay, the value of putting your pride to the side if you are the one that has to step up. Also, if you're the one that is going to have somebody reach out to you and you need to be receptive, this is a relationship, a connection, an opportunity that will bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment, will bring you a lot of supportive energy, will be very, very emotionally supportive and grounding, and is probably much needed. This is an energy that will help to begin a healing process around a lot of like anxiety and mental turmoil in your life. I think it'll take a lot of stress off your back. I think that this is like karma. This is good karma, but it's kind of tricky because you have to be open to it in a way where you have to be open even if you feel threatened. And it might trigger this feeling of not being good enough because there's these defenses on both sides because you're both so focused on your path, that you might feel rejected by this energy without words even being said, just energetically. I think you should move beyond what the energy says because energy is always changing and energy isn't consistent. Energy is fluid, just like water. But there's actually something really, really powerful here. Oh my God, I didn't even do that. How'd that come out? There's something very powerful here. It's loaded energy though. I will say that, it's loaded. But you have the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. If you work for it, this can be something that is like life-changing in terms of a partnership. This feels like the kind of person that's kind of rare in terms of partners. Like if you're single right now and you know what it's like to date, this is someone that's kind of a dream come true, but they are definitely on a path and in a journey right now. So it might be a little bit difficult to break through. You might have to go out of your own way. Are you willing to do that? Because I'm telling you, if you do, it looks really good. Oh my God, this is your fate. This is your destiny. This is your journey. You have to make the decision to do this. Also, it is going to feel like you are walking towards something that is closed off, broken, greedy, selfish, not interested. That's what it's going to feel like. That's what it looks like. It's not that though. Okay? There's things happening that you can't see. This is a complicated person who has their own life, just like you. You have traumas that are very visible to people that make people not want to talk to you, but people go out of their way to talk to you anyways because a lot of people are intuitive and can see beyond that. You need to tap into your intuition and see beyond, because on the surface, this looks crazy and like you don't want to go towards it. This is actually a wish fulfillment. This is a wish being granted. This is something that you've always wanted. It just looks like absolute shit, to be completely honest. But it's exactly what you want. Like it's literally like it's the karma that you've been asking to receive. So you're gonna have to get out of your own way. Mentally, this could be really hard. Emotionally, you know what you need to do. Mentally, it could be hard. Pride-wise, it could be hard. Emotionally, you know what to do. Intuitively, listen.